Alright, welcome to part 2 to the tutorial. In this one, I'll be teaching you how to add image links. They're going to be clickable images on your website. I'm going to be editing the text and the background colors and teaching you also how to add an image as your background. So, let's get started. Last time we ended up with a page that looks like this. And now I'm just going to take this and open it with WordPad. And now here we have our HTML page. Now what I'm going to do is, as I'm going to add some image links, I'm going to remove the style that makes every link this color. So because it's it's useless, waste of not really a waste of space because it's minimal. But anyways, I'll just remove it because I don't need it, and I don't like things that I don't need nor use in my files. So I'm just gonna go ahead and remove that, this style. I'm still gonna keep the Internet Explorer script that loads HTML5 things. I'm just gonna keep that. So yeah, basically I'm gonna change this to Alex's HTML guide, just like this. And what I'm also going to do is I'm gonna add this is the home page to my website, just like this. So yeah, basically what I'm going to do here is add a background color which will complete the body tag. So basically what I'm going to do is bg color equals, and then I'm gonna add black, or I could just add the hex color of black, which is 6 zeros, just like this. And okay, now I save this and I reload it, and there we go. The background is black, the text is still black, so when I select it I can see it, but I do want the text to be white. So what I'm going to do is, right under the center tag, I'm gonna have font tag, which I'm gonna add a font name, which Times New Roman or something. I'm gonna use the font face, which is the name, equals Verdana or Verdana or whatever, and I'm just gonna add this like that because I want this, because I like this font. It's nice. And I'm gonna add the size to, let's say 9 seems right. So I'm gonna add to 9, and I'm going to change the color, to add a color option, to white, just white like this, or the hex tag, which is F 6 times. I'm just gonna use that like this, and of course I'm gonna close the font tag right here. I'm gonna save that, and there we go. Now the page is, as you can see, it's white. I think the text is a bit big since my Google Chrome is a bit small. It's not the full screen. But I'll just set the size to, let's say, 5. 5 seems about right as well. Yeah, this is good. I think I'll keep that. So yeah, I'll just remove the BR here because the H1, the header tag automatically creates a new line when you start a new line. So you don't really need a new line like BR tag. So yeah. Okay, moving on. Now what I want to do is I want to add a menu on top that I can use to browse through different pages that I just created here. Now these are the same as the main page. It's just that you can modify them to edit the body so they have other texts, like a tutorial or something. And before I start that, I just wanted to tell you guys how to change your background to an image. So basically, when you go on Tutorialex, you can see that the background, it's an image, and what I want to do with this is I want to show you what image it's on. So basically, the tag you need to edit is the body. So what you need to add is the body background, which is right here. And I need to edit the beige color, remove that completely, and add body background equals, and then the link of the image. And this, I just uploaded this. I will give you guys the link if you need it. There it is. Now this is the image that I just uploaded. This is the link to it. So all you need to do is, it's quite big, so it should fit on every computer, every screen. So I think this is a pretty good, decent, high quality background that you can add to your website. I don't mind if you use it. it looks nice on every website. So yeah, I'll just use this, close the tag here, and reload this, and there we have it. So we have the image. Yes, it's still there. Okay, so now that we have the image as a background, I want to add a menu on top. So I've created 4 like buttons, let's say buttons for one's I zoomed in for now. So it's one's called guide, the other's called home, about, contact. So yeah, basically I want the first one to be home. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the push application, which is, it's quite nice. You just select it, and then you do your, let me just show you right here. This is it. Okay, so basically you have the push settings, which are right here. So what you have is the key bindings. What I use to upload a file is Control-Shift-U. So when I select the file and press Control-Shift-U, there's a dialog that comes up and says, do you want to upload this file? I say yes. It uploads it, and I automatically have it in my clipboard, so I could just paste it right here. So just paste this is the link to the file, that actual file. So as you can see, I can just paste it, and there we go. This is the home image. The link is right there. So what I do for this is I go on top of the header right here, and I insert an image tag, which is image source, which is the source, the link, the URL of the image, equals, then I just add it in. I don't need a closing tag here because it's an image. I just put this like that. And next, what I do need is, to make it a link, is a hyperlink tag, which is represented by a space href for hyperlink reference, equals, and then you put your little link or website or the other files that you need. So basically my home image, which is this one, is going to redirect to index. So basically I want the index file, which is the main file, the home file. I want this to be my link for this image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this as index. So when you click on this image, it goes to index HTML, which is the main file. So I'm just going to close this like that, and there we go. I just close the tag with this. And next, what I want to do is I want to do this with each and every image that's right here. So first I want home, then I want guide and about and contact, which they're in order right now. So what I want to do is I want to paste this thing. I won't put a BR tag. That means I don't want them on a new line. I want them one next to each other. So I'm just gonna paste four of the same thing. I'm gonna remove the image link here, which is all home, and I'm gonna do all this with each and every image that I have here. So basically the second one I want is guide. So I have my guide HTML file here that you'll see. I just pre-made it like this. This is I'm doing it right now, but these files right here, they're the same as what we're gonna have in the end for this. So basically these are the same files as this one. These are the same as this, but the body, like the text I have here, is different. So you'll see that. You can just copy this file, paste it, and just rename it to whatever you want. But make sure to have your things set here the same as this. So this is the same as this. Contact should be contact right here, and we have the about, which I'm just gonna rename this like that. I'm just gonna switch those two so they're in order like this. This just leave it for now. It's just a little other thing I have. Doesn't really matter. So let's just start with this. Control-Shift-U, upload this. There we go. Paste it. Then we have our contact. Upload that. There we go. And about. There we go. We have it. Okay. So as I save it, you can see that the images, they show up right here and they are clickable. So what I have here, let me just show you the guide. You see, it's pretty much the same. I just edited it. Like, this is the main guide. It's the guide HTML file. It's pretty much the same thing. You don't really need, you just need to copy what you have here into a new HTML file. Doesn't really matter. and this is the contact form. This is the about, which is, you know, my name is Alex, about me, whatever. Now here I have my index file back. I'm just gonna minimize that, just a second. Okay, so as I click on home, wait, do I have two homes here? Okay, this is supposed to be the guide. So I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna re-upload the guide here and where it went. So, oh yeah, I get it. I uploaded the wrong thing. So we have the guide here. I'm sorry, I just uploaded twice the same thing. So there you have, we have the guide. Okay, now as we click on home, it's gonna redirect you to home, which is the index file. It stays the same, doesn't change. And as you click on the guide, you see it brings you to the guide, which is alexguide.html. I just edited that out earlier, so I don't have a 20-minute video. I have the contact, which is, you know, contact form. I edited that earlier. As you can see, it switches between the HTML files. As you click on the about, there we go, it switches to the about us, I mean about me or whatever. My name is Alex, I make tutorials. So yeah, basically you can, these 4 files here, you can edit them to your liking. So as you head back to home, you can see it's different. And you can edit this, and if you want to add an image, under that you can. I'm just gonna add a couple new lines here like this, BRs, and then I have little thank you file here with a transparent background that I'm just gonna add. As you can see, it's thank you for visiting. I saved that file here that I made with Photoshop. I'm just gonna upload this. There we go, it's uploaded. Now I'm just gonna add another image, source equals, and then this. And this is just an image, doesn't need to be a link. I don't want it to be a link, so I'm just gonna leave it with the image without the href, the hyperlink reference. I'm just gonna add like this, and there we go, we have the little image here that says thank you for visiting. So now this is a basic website, and in the next step I'm going to be teaching you about some other things that you can add into your website, and possibly later on I'm going to teach you how to upload this to your own website so it's not on your computer anymore. So as I'm doing with Tutorialex.com, I have this, it's an actual website. In later tutorials I'm going to be teaching you how to make your own website, have your own domain, where to host it, how much it costs, and I'm even going to show you some free hosts and free domains that you can use. So yeah, basically under the video I'm going to be including the link to the program called Push, which is a pretty nice program. Actually, if you want, you can just go with Push. So basically it's just push with 2 U's.me. You can just download this, make an account. It's quite simple, really nice, really handy for this type of work. So yeah, we have this, and if you want to install Photoshop, I'm gonna link you to to this as well. You can have a free trial of 30 days, and if you decide to buy it, well, it's costs pretty much. I think it's about $500, but if you have a nice business, it's worth it. Or else you could just install the trial and do and make all the icons you need for your website. So as you can see, I just made the home, guide, contact, about. If you want this template, I'll just include the Photoshop template right here, which I just made, where you can just select the text and edit the text like this, anything you want. I'm just gonna save this as a Photoshop file, so I'm gonna link this to you as well, so you can have it, and possibly if you have Photoshop, you can open it up and edit it to whatever you want. And don't forget to save it as a PNG file, because a PNG file is always going to have a transparent background, so it the icon always, or the text always blends in with your background, which is quite important if you have an image such as this one, because if you have like the whole black thing in the back of the text, it makes it quite ugly, and I just recommend to save it as a PNG. So I'll see you guys next time, and you can just click on the next tutorial to get to the next one, and I'll see you guys there.